Hello, my name is Victor Ruiz, and I'm a lead respiratory therapist in San Antonio, Texas. Well, as a lead respiratory therapist, my job is to set the daily schedule, allocate our resources as best I can, and ensure that we have the adequate supplies to take care of the patient population here at the hospital. I draw on my experiences as a respiratory therapist as well as the past experience as a paramedic and an Army combat medic to help me with the decision making process and helping people navigate the areas of patient care that we encounter every day. Now, our skills as a respiratory therapist are things that we can always get better at. There's things we can learn, books we can read, experiences that we can share that'll help us become better and better as therapists. However, I try to stress areas that you cannot learn in a book, that you can only go through with your experiences to become better therapists and better human beings. One patient in particular that I remember that was particularly challenging was during the COVID pandemic, where we had a patient that was dying that needed to be terminally extubated, and the family was viewing through a iPad. And the patient wasn't all there at the time, so we extubated the patient, and it was on Thanksgiving Day. The family was saying goodbye, and I remember them speaking to him, and the patient was reaching out with his hand. I was in that room at the time, holding the iPad, and I remember that when they spoke, I held that patient's hand, and I smiled, and I believe that the patient felt the family was in the room. So it's important to remember that we are not only therapists, but we're also sometimes the last human connection for a human being.